All right, what's up? We're on the last leg of Fat and Lazy, last leg of day 2 of Fat and Lazy Boot Camp, and we've accomplished all of our tasks so far today. We did our little mini crunch session. Now we're going to talk about the boot camp, which consists of 5 different components: spiritual, mental, physical, financial, social. And so all of those things are things that are incorporated. Some of you may be in the same portion of your life where there's some revamping that needs to take place. And when you revamp, you want to do a complete haul over. That's what I need to do with my life. Everything has kind of gone downhill. So we need to get it together physically. I did my crunches today. Again, I'm very proud to say today is day 2. I successfully got to day 2 of the boot camp. Mentally, I'm organizing my life. I'm taking a step forward and trying to handle things that are stressors. All of us have them. Trying to make those wonderful things motivators in my life. And so far, I've done a very good job. Um, spiritually, spiritually, I haven't been focusing as much on spiritual as I would like to or need to. Um, but I can say I do try to do the right thing. The one thing that I've done that is spiritual by default is, my mother, as far as sending her letters and things like that, the doors of communication are open. I thought that she disowned me as well, but come to find out she didn't. So I did. I've sent 2 so far, and I want to start doing daily letters to her until I am not able to send out any more letters, meaning I don't have any stamps or envelopes. I don't have any cards or anything like that, and I have plenty. So there's no reason for me not to get a letter a day out to her in Korean and in English, out of respect for my mother. So we kind of talk about mental, spiritual, physical, financial. That's the portion that we're on now. Jobs and income. It's a good balance. Everything is balanced out with each other. Jobs is the financial portion, but it also affects you mentally, physically, and all of that other stuff. So the thing that I've realized in my jobs, I have to find a good fit for me. I did a blog on it on unemployment and making sure you have the good match between the employee and the employer. So make sure I have a good match, not being desperate, not just taking a job because it's available. Sometimes you get into those situations, but if you plan your life accordingly, you will never have to work at a place where you do not want to work. My financial status right now, I'm at ground zero, which is great, 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 because ground zero means just like the tower Osha's Zen card I was reading earlier, basically all ground zero means that you have endless possibilities, and that's exactly what I have, some great possibilities, opportunities to grow. Um, Interviews, and again, sometimes things fail and they don't always go the way that you would like them to go. But the result of that is practice. Every time you fall down, you got to get up because practice is what makes perfect. Had a couple scheduled on, I think it was Thursday. It was a complete bust because, and I spent, what seemed to be my last pennies to get out there. But it was a complete bust because I didn't make it to either of the interviews, but I had an experience that was very educational. So everything that comes into your life, even if it don't go the way that you think it should, there's a reason for it. There's a purpose for it. Um, so with that being said, I did have some professional interview, a couple of professional interviews lined up actually for tomorrow. I overbooked, so I need to cancel one. But it happens. You got to forgive yourself, learn from your mistakes, and sometimes, these are things you may have been aware of in the past, but you revisit again in the future. And all you have to do is kind of get your ducks in a row and rebuild on that. So tomorrow, the good news about the financial status. Tomorrow, Miami, have an interview down there. Very professional seeming company, and this is a good reminder to kind of coach myself on this. I need to make sure that I have the resume printed out tonight. So whatever I need to do to get the printer working, that's what I'm going to do. Um, in addition to that, I need to make sure that I'm professionally dressed. As you know, I've gained a lot of weight, so none of my clothes fit me. So we don't have to pray on that. Get into the closet and start, being really creative. And even if it's not 100%, I gotta make myself feel good in it and feel like I'm just a shit. So that's that's what I'm gonna do on that portion of it. Um, my pleasure-seeking portion wants me to go to Miami, go to the interview, and just go hang out in the street for the rest of the day. But I know that there's some money I need to make. So I'll be heading back up this way to Broward, and I'll be going to my sales position, and I will be hitting them hard, and I'm going to make some money tomorrow night. I promise you I will. And so that's the financial portion of it. Like I said, everything's interconnected. Still, and today, what I need to do, because I didn't work towards it today, even though I have these interviews and things coming up, I need to keep a steady stream coming in. So I'm going to apply for at least 5 more jobs today. There's plenty of jobs on the site that I've been visiting, so there's no excuses at all. And even if it doesn't work out, it's good practice to weed out, the employers that I want, the employers that I don't want, introduce myself to employers that I may want in the future. So all of those types of things are very important. So that's the financial part of it. Now, I need to also set up, because financial is connected to your environment. Like I said, I need to set up my personal environment. I need to work on, my environment. My environment is just like an imprint of who I am. What I surround myself with describes me. So if my place has, clothes from end to end, food from end to end, that's not going to work, because that's not the professionalism that I want to exude. And what you stay around, if I'm always in that, when I go out in public, people are going to see that and feel that and sense that. It all starts at home. So I need to at least make a conscious effort, to, even if it's the smallest thing, even if it's something small like dump a bucket of water or something like that. I need to get that accomplished. That even if it's just that one thing, because that one thing may be the thing that's blocking everything else from coming. So that's my goal for today. Apply for 5 online. Set my agenda for tomorrow. Oh, I need to call the company back and cancel with them, and I also need to follow up and make sure the other office does the background check, or just find out where we stand on that in general. One cleanup option, and so far everything is going pretty good, and that's really about it. I guess I could talk a little bit about social, but I'm so far from the social portion of it yet. So, but I do get out occasionally. I might go over. I live in a beautiful place, so everything's beautiful here. But I'll go over to one of the public places here, hang out for a little bit, and you know do normal interactions and daily intercourse. You bump into different people, places, and things. So in addition to me going out and about to do those things, I'm also in addition to me going out and about to do those things, I'm also um, behind closed doors doing it as well. Social networking. Um, I'm still doing the lower end things, but it's okay because those are practice. Just like the bum interviews that I go on are practice. So I'm doing the little things like Mozo, like Craigslist. Well, not even Craigslist anymore, but YouTube and stuff like that, because again, it's an opportunity to get myself out there, put stuff together, so that when a contact comes that I really want to present myself to, it won't be a big old mess. I won't be starting with stuff that I'm giving y'all to them. So I'm excited about that. Networking cards, I got those already made. I need to print them out. Again, the printer, for some reason, it's not working. It worked great when I was doing my dating director thing, which I didn't even use, but which was good because I still got to cut out pictures and send to my mother. But so that's where I am with that. So I covered mental, physical, social, spiritual, and financial. So that's it for that. And then I have a few more blogs to go. So that covers my goals and game plans. Responsibility will come to that. And there's one more topic that I need to talk about, but I'm going to talk about that behind closed doors. So God bless. Have a good day. If you all are doing a personal boot camp for yourself as well, I wish you lots of luck. It's very easy. Yesterday I was feeling like, oh my gosh, I'm so fat and lazy. I can't do it. I still am fat and lazy, but you can do it. You just got to, whatever's blocking you from doing it, you got to remove that one thing, think of all the things you need to do, pick one, and try to do it. And once you get that one thing going, it's like everything just starts freeing up and unblocking itself for you. I watched the blog yesterday. That was really good. Maybe I'll blog about it later today and put a link to that web page. And it's funny how I came across it. It was on a POS profile. So God bless. Goodbye. I'm getting the hell out of this park. And take care. Bye.